How's it going, Libra? It's Robin here with AriesFireTarot. Welcome to my channel. Thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate you stopping by. I'll just remind you now to subscribe to my channel so you can catch all of my great videos that come out multiple times a month. I do reads for all signs, so remember to subscribe. Today's event is the mid-month read for Libra for the month of February. And to do this reading, I am using the Tattoo Tarot Ink and Intuition deck. I'm going to call this a general reading because this is a collective reading, is for anybody that is guided to watch the video. So you may only connect with some of what I'm saying, what I'm seeing in the cards. Just remember that what doesn't resonate with you could resonate with another viewer on the channel. So just forget about what doesn't work for you. And if you'd like a personalized reading, send me an email at ariesfiretarot@gmail.com and I'll get you booked in. So I'm just going to do a little deck cut here. Okay, one more shuffle. And then I'm going to start doing your read for Libra, February, mid-month. Let's check it out, what's going on. So we've got the moon here. So the moon, you know, it casts shadows wherever it lights up some things and it puts other things in shadow. So what I'm getting here is a really strong message that you guys need to be using your intuition when it comes to a situation. I feel like some of you are like rationalizing something or trying to intellectualize something, but meanwhile you have a gut feeling, or you have your, you know, that inside voice whispering to you, and you're kind of like, nah, and you're like making excuses or whatever. And you need to start listening to that voice. You need to start trusting your gut. Use your intuition for whatever situation this might be. This could also be about something that you want to get done. You could be trying to talk yourself out of it, but you're getting like a tap on the shoulder from your spirit guides here. And I think you're kind of brushing it off like, oh, that's not for me, you know. But I think as soon as you start listening to that voice a little bit, the chariot is going to come in and start clearing your way. I think I see you being worried about things not turning out the right way, but you don't have to worry, because this is the universe. This is your spirit guides, like your higher self, like whispering something. They're calling to you, like to do something. And once you start following that voice, your intuition, the chariot is going to come and like clear your path for you. And then you're just going to start seeing synchronicities and symbols from the universe about what to do next. So you don't have to worry about planning things. Definitely. See, here we got the Ace of Cups here. So when we see aces, the universe is trying to deliver something to you, and the cups are about you know, something emotional that's going to make your heart feel good. And this is a sign of a new beginning coming in for you. Like, this is a great big cup that you need to grab. And again, I'm just seeing that you have an inkling of what that could be here, but like I see you just like, oh, I can't, you know, kind of a little bit in disbelief about it, not quite believing the voice. Like, you might even call yourself crazy. Nah, you know, that's crazy, you know, that kind of thing. So I've got the Five of Wands here, and this card talks about being in conflict and you know, having arguments, like if you bring something up and it might not be quite the right perfect time. And I think this is you against you. You know how we have those inner debates with ourselves. We're like, well, I should really get up and go cook supper. And you're like, I'll wait for another episode of whatever. You know what I mean? You're just kind of going back and forth and back and forth. That's what I see right now with yourself. Like, and you've got all these different rationales for why you shouldn't do something, but then you keep having this voice over and over saying, yeah, you should, and you're like, you know, a couple of squabbling teenagers going back and forth and back and forth, but then as soon as you decide that that voice is real, things are going to change for you. I think you're being called on to do something and you just really don't believe it. So what I think you need to do, and what the universe is telling you here with the Hermit, is you really need to spend some time in quiet. You know, grab some meditation time, and you know, these guided meditations are really great, but they don't really let you listen, right? Because somebody's talking to you, so it is not giving you the time to absorb your own thoughts from your higher self and the messages coming in from the universe. You're missing them because you're listening to somebody else's voice. Those are great for another time, but you really need to start listening to yourself. So for stuff like that, I like to just grab like meditation music that doesn't have a voice track to it. Like I don't like people talking to me when I'm trying to meditate, because I'm meditating for another reason. And this is what you need to do with the Hermit. You need to spend time in quiet, and just like either you can meditate in silence or whatever, or have some music on and just let your thoughts go. And if you have like this Five of Wands sort of bickering rising up, don't listen to it. Just, you know, thank you very much for your time, and then focus back on to where you need to be. And then these things will come into you. And it's like, there's a phrase that is like, praying is talking to God, meditating is listening. So there's one thing like to ask God for help, but are you listening? You know what I mean? And this just whatever your God means to you. You know what I'm saying? So you need to listen. That's what I'm getting here. Use your intuition with the moon. And go to a place with the Hermit where you can actually hear that voice coming into you, so you can actually discern it. And if you're having, here's something else. If you're having really weird dreams and you're like, what is going on? Use a dream dictionary to interpret them, because they're not always what they seem. They're not. And that's another way of listening to the universe. So I've got the Ten of Wands here, and the Ten of Wands is about like a really overwhelming sort of, it's an overwhelming energy of feeling like you're carrying along like a big load on your shoulders, like you've been going for a long time. I think this has been happening for a long time, you guys, and you're just brushing it off as crazy talk in your head. Like, nah, that can't be me. I'd never be any good at it. And it's starting to wear you down a little bit, but it's because you're resisting it. It's not because it's not meant for you. It's because you're resisting it, and the resistance is wearing you down. And then you have the Two of Cups. So the Two of Cups talks about like two people really being in harmony with each other and developing to the next level, like taking a relationship from one level to the next. And the way I'm seeing this card and the messages I'm getting from it right now is you need to be in harmony with yourself, because I think you're in two minds right now, or your mind against the heart, or, you know, again with the self-debate here. You can reconcile this. You can be as one. You know, this load that you're carrying, it won't feel heavy once you hear like your mission. You know what I mean? And that might sound a little Joan of Arc or whatever, but you know, people do things for a reason because they're compelled to. You know, you look at any high performer, and it started somewhere. It started with the passion, and that passion came from an idea. And I see that so many of you out there have this idea, but you're afraid of it. You're afraid of failure, or you're just afraid of looking foolish or what other people think. But, you know, once you get in line with what your heart is trying to say, it won't matter to you anymore. You'll just do it because you believe that this is the thing that you're meant to do. And I truly believe that so many of you are not looking your destiny in the face right now. And you just need to go quiet and listen and trust that that voice is for you and not against you. And I see some really big things happening for Libra. I see some really passionate projects developing here. All you have to do is believe in yourself. I got a lot of really passionate messages pushed through me right there from my spirit guides. This is a really heavy reading for me to deliver. It was very, like I said, full of emotion, because like there's some people out there right now that they need to hear this, that the things you're having whispered in your ear, it's your destiny. It's not anything you're gonna fail at. So this actually took quite a bit out of me, you guys, because I feel like I needed to sit down and do this reading. I've done multiple readings already today, and I was gonna take a break, but something, I was watching Netflix, okay? Something was like, you need to go do a reading right now, and I pulled you guys, and then these cards came out. So I feel like this message is, man, heaven sent for some people out there. So let me know if this is resonating, you guys, because this was really a huge reading for Libra. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. If this is you, just know that the universe is supporting you. And once you start to flow with love, everything is going to open up for you. Okay, you guys? So take care. Thanks so much for tuning in. I love you guys like crazy. Take care and stay blessed, okay? Bye.